Hey, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Okay, well, let's see. It looks like we're doing an annual checkup, right? Okay, great. No problem. Looking over my lists here, it looks like we're going to be nice and thorough. We're going to check your vitals. We'll do a sensory test, vision and hearing exams. We're going to do a spinal alignment check. It's going to involve some poking and prodding, but I'll be really gentle and I'll make sure you're comfortable the whole way through, okay? Alright, so you can just settle in and get comfortable. I'm going to go put my gloves on and we'll get started in just a moment. Thank you so much to Heyday for sponsoring this video. Please stick around for a $50 giveaway announcement at the end of this little segment. Hey y'all, it's JB. Let's talk about Heyday and why I've been enjoying playing it. In Heyday, you get to design and build your own cozy little farm. I named mine Tingle Acres. It is simple, chill, it's charming, and it's wonderfully low pressure. This is a game that you really get to play at your own pace. You don't have to worry about your crops dying or anything bad happening to your animals. Just relax and tend to them all as you wish. You get very cute animals in the game like cows and chickens. You get to make all sorts of homemade goods like pies and popcorn. You can sell your produce and your goods for in-game money to buy new buildings and decorations. And there's a friendly community aspect that allows you to trade, share tips, and compete in weekly events with neighbors and friends. Again, this is just a very cute, cozy game with lots to explore and no stress. Just gentle progress with a little sense of order and whimsy. It's free to download on iOS and Android devices. I'll share my link and a QR code so you can check it out. But wait, there's more. I am personally hosting a $50 Amazon digital gift card giveaway as part of this promotion. To be eligible, all you have to do is download Heyday using my link or my QR code and leave the name of your Heyday farm in a comment down below. The giveaway starts on the day this video was published and ends on December 12th. I will go ahead and pick a random winner and I'll notify them on December 15th. Thank you again to Heyday for sponsoring this video. Alright, so I'm going to start by taking your temperature. I'm just going to take this and gently place it in your ear, over here. Here we go, and alright, perfect. Just going to write that down real quick. I'm going to be taking your blood pressure next, okay? I'm going to grab my stethoscope and my blood pressure cuff. I'll stand to this side of you, okay? I'm going to be wrapping the cuff around your upper arm, nice and snug. I'll inflate it. I'm going to give a little listen with my otoscope, okay? And then we'll deflate it while I'm listening, and I'll take down your numbers. Okay. Alright, so if I can just lift up your arm a little bit. Good. Now I'm going to go ahead and wrap the cuff all the way around your arm. Good. Does that feel alright? Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and slide the stethoscope under here. And now I'll inflate the cuff. plate. Okay, removing the cuff. Very nice. Happy with that. Over. Gonna go ahead and take your pulse next, okay? I like to check right here, just under your chin. Okay, so if I may, I'm gonna go ahead and place my fingers right here. Okay, just a moment. Perfect, thank you. Check. Now, I'm going to be checking your lymph nodes, just some gentle palpating, okay? I like to check them in a few spots. Yep, you have lymph nodes all over your body. Some people think they're just up here, but they're not. So I'm going to check just here and here. These are your cervical lymph nodes. A little further down on your neck, I'm going to be checking your inferior cervical lymph nodes. Then I'll be reaching around the back of your head to check your occipital lymph nodes. Finally, I'll check your axillary ones. Those are going to be right in your underarm area. I'll be really careful not to tickle you, okay? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just under your chin here on the side, gently touching and palpating. Good. Okay, other side. Checking for any swelling. Is that uncomfortable at all? Okay. Moving down your neck a little bit. On this side. Good. This side. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to reach around the back of your head to get your occipital lymph nodes. Those are just at the base of your skull, right at the top of your neck, okay? So reaching in and just okay, we're feeling good. No discomfort. Alright, now if you could lift your arms just a little bit, I'm going to sneak under on both sides here. Just very gentle but firm. No dickles. Alright, thank you. Right, left and right. Looking good. Okay. I'm going to grab my pen light and just do a little check. I'm going to peek up your nostrils and in your mouth. Nothing invasive, just a little look. Alright, can you please just tilt your head back a little bit so I can peek up your nose? Thank you. Okay. Alright, are you having any congestion today? Anything like that? Alright. Good. Alright. Could you do me a favor? Open your mouth nice and wide. Go, ah. Thank you. Just gonna look right in the back here. Taking a look. Okay. Any sore throat, swelling, irritation, anything like that? Okay. Thank you. Okay, next I'm going to be taking my stethoscope here. Let me warm it up for you a little bit. I'm going to be placing it on your chest, right on the skin. I'm going to need to move your gown down a little bit or up, whichever you'd prefer. I'm going to be pressing it on a few spots, okay? I'm going to be asking you to breathe deeply, move around the back, and do the same on your back, just getting a good listen for your lungs and your heart as well, okay? Okay. So, just going to go ahead and I'm going to move the garment here a little bit. Okay, so placing it. Okay, you take a nice deep breath in and out. Good. In. Out. Beautiful. In. Out. One more in the front. In. Out. Beautiful. Gonna move around the back. Okay, adjusting your gown again. Place it right here on your back. Nice deep breath in, out. Okay, moving over here. Deep breath in and out. Over here, nice deep breath. And breathe out. Good. One more. Breathe in and out. Perfect. All right. Now, you can put that aside. Take a few notes. Dorsal side. Within normal range. Good. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to be doing a series of sensory tests, okay? These are also known as a cranial nerve exam, okay? So I'm going to start with the olfactory nerve. Just a quick question. Do you have any concerns about your sense of smell? Over the past year or so, have you noticed any changes with it from what's normal for you? Okay. Okay. Now, I've got this little vial here, okay? And it's filled with a essential oil scented liquid. It is mint scented, okay? What I'm going to do in a moment is I'm going to open this up. I'm going to hold it under your nose. If you could just take a nice deep inhale through your nose and let me know if you can smell the mint, okay? So, go ahead and take a nice deep. Does it smell like mint? Okay. How strong would you say the scent is, like on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay. All right. That's about what I would expect based on your results from last year. Okay. Now, gonna do a little check on the accessory nerve, okay? Could you do me a favor and just lift your shoulders up as high as they can go, okay? Up, up, up. Good. Okay, now relax them. Now, in a moment, I'm going to place my hands on your shoulders. I'm going to give some sort of medium pressure, pushing down on your shoulders. When I ask you to, I want you to lift your shoulders up like you're kind of fighting against me pushing down, okay? Okay. So placing my hand here and here. Go ahead. I'm going to press down, lift your shoulders up, up, up. Good. Okay. Perfect. Now, can you turn your head as far as it will go to this side? Good. Now, how far will your head go this way? Good, good. Okay, perfect. Now, can you please stick out your tongue for me? Just as far as it'll go. Good. Can you kind of wiggle it, move it from side to side? Good. Nice and strong. Alright. Do we have, moving on here, do we have any concerns about your sense of taste? Any changes over the past year? So, doesn't have to be perfect. We're just comparing to your results from last year, checking for any changes. Okay. Grab it down light. Could you stick your tongue out one more time? This time say ah, nice and loud. Good, good. Right. Alright, I'm gonna ask you to repeat a couple sounds for me. First, can you please say ka? Good. A few more times. Ka, ka, ka. Great. Now, ga, ga, okay? A few times. Ga, ga, ga. Okay, very good. Now, okay, I'm going to check your facial nerve. It's the one that innervates all your facial muscles. If you can just hold still and relax, kind of look straight on, please. Just sort of observing your face, looking for any notable asymmetry. Everyone's face is at least a little bit asymmetrical, and again, we're not looking for perfect, we're just comparing to last year. Okay, looking for any changes. You turn your head to the side a little bit. Other side. Beautiful, thank you. Have you noticed over the past year any noticeable muscle weaknesses in your face that you're concerned about or can't explain? Okay. Can you please raise both eyebrows for me as much as you can? Okay. Puff out both cheeks. Nice and big. Thank you. You can relax. Can you close your eyes? Just squeeze them tight, 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 nice and closed. Good. Thank you. You can open them. Can you give me a great big smile, like a dramatic big smile? Good. A little bit bigger. Perfect. Thank you. Now, can you please give me a great big yawn? Big yawn. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and check on your trigeminal nerve. Okay, that innervates your facial sensations. We're going to be checking a few different types of touch receptors, okay? So to begin with, I'm going to take this little cotton swab, nice and soft, and I'm just going to gently sort of do a little firm but gentle swiping touch on a few spots on your face. I just need you to confirm if you can or cannot feel it, okay? So I'll touch, and you just give me a yes or no, or if it's like somewhere in between, like if you can't seem to really feel it, then maybe just barely, that's fine too. Okay, just let me know. You ready? Okay, gonna get your forehead. Can you feel that? Okay. How about there? Alright. Get your cheek. You feel that? Good. Other cheek. Good. Okay, gonna get your chin on the left side here. Gentle swipe. Do you feel that? Okay, and on the other side, just gonna touch. Feel that? Alright, thank you. Similar idea. Got this little stainless steel spoon here. Don't worry, I'm not going to be scooping anything out. It's nice and cold. It should feel at least a little cold when I press it to your skin, okay? So very similar. I'm going to press it to a few spots on your face. Just want to know, yes or no, can you feel that cold sensation, okay? Alright, so go for your forehead, press, cold, okay, press, cold, good, okay, on your cheek, just gonna press, good, thank you, other cheek, press, feel nice and cold, good, good, okay, chin on this side, can you feel that? Good, alright, other side, can you feel that? Good, alright. A few notes. Okay, one more. Next, I'm just going to use my fingers to press on either side of your forehead, cheeks, and chin. Okay? I'll be pressing both fingers at the same time, and I should be giving about equal pressure. So I just need you to tell me if it feels the same or about the same on both sides, or if you can notice a really significant difference. Like if I press and you can feel one side really well, but not the other one, let me know, okay? Alright, so starting with your forehead, I'm just gonna press. Does that feel about the same or is it different? Okay. Cheeks, I'm gonna press, press, press. Does that feel about the same or is it stronger on one side? Okay. Chin, about the same or any different? Okay, thank you. Flip the page here. All right. Now, I just have a few questions I need to ask you regarding your vestibular function. I'm going to be listing some symptoms and asking if you experience them. These are all things that everyone experiences once in a while. I just need to know if over the past year, if you've experienced any of these so intensely or frequently that it's causing a problem for you or any concern, okay? All right. So if we have a yes on any of this stuff, I will make a note to do a follow-up. But for the moment, don't need a lot of details, just a simple yes or no. Okay? Great. All right. So, over the past year, have you had problems with feelings of dizziness? Feelings of, like feeling off balance? Blurred vision? Falling down or stumbling? Feeling as though you are floating. Feeling as though the world is spinning. And feeling disoriented. Thank you. Moving on. Next, I'm going to be checking your optic nerve and your vision. I'm going to start with an eye chart. I'm going to grab my Snellen chart right over here. I'm going to do some visual acuity tests, okay? So I'll grab that, and then after that I'll put it away, and we'll do some more stuff with your eyes, okay? Now, I'm going to hold this up. Just let me know if you can see it clearly. Okay, is that good? Alright. Now, can you just look with both eyes and say aloud, what letter is this? Good. What letter is this? Here. Here. Good, okay. Moving down a couple. What letter is this? This. 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 Beautiful. Okay. Can you take a look, please, and just find the smallest row that you can read clearly and read it out for me. All right, thank you. A couple quick notes. Can you please cover one eye for me? Thank you. Okay, keeping that eye covered. Can you just please read this? This one, this, and this. Good. Okay, you can take your hand down, blink a few times. Good. Okay. Can you now cover the other eye, please? Thank you. Alright. Once again, not looking for perfect, just checking for any changes. What's this, please? This. 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 Very nice, thank you. You can take your hand down. Now, alright, checking your field of vision. Can you please stare straight ahead? Maybe fix your eyes on my nose if you'd like. Okay. Now, staring straight ahead. You can blink if you need to, but try to keep your eyes open. I'm going to be kind of wiggling my finger. Okay, bring it up and down. Just let me know when you can see my finger, okay? keeping your eyes here. Just want to know when you can see it in the periphery of your vision, okay? You can just say now when you see it. Okay, thank you. Looking here, let me know when you see it. Good. Here, let me know when you can see it. Good. One more time. Let me know when. Good. Okay. Alright. Next, we need to do a few quick tests on your ocular and extraocular movements and your pupillary response, okay? So I'm going to grab my pen light. Alright, to begin with, I'm just going to ask you to look at the tip right here, okay? I'm going to be moving it around a little. I just want you to keep your gaze fixed on the tip of the pen light right here, okay? You got it? Good. Alright, so watching it. Good. Keep following. Very nice. Okay, you can blink. Okay, again, looking at the tip here. We're going to go following up and down. Good. Over. Up. Down. Very good. Alright. Once again, looking at the tip right here, okay? I'm going to be moving it close and far out. Try to keep your gaze fixed on the tip of the pen, okay? So bring it in, keep following, following, following. Good. Keep following, 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 following. Beautiful. Back in. Good. Next, I'm going to ask you to pick a point behind me, as far back. Just a point. You're going to fix your gaze on that one point. And I'm going to be taking this light just sort of obliquely, shining it in your eyes while you stare at that one spot, okay? So you see a spot you want to pick. Okay. So fix your gaze on that spot. I'm just going to get right in here and take a look at your left eye. Blink if you need to, but try to keep your eyes open. Good. Okay. Very nice. Right. Keep your eyes on that spot. Get right in here and okay. Good. Blink a few times. Now, I'm going to ask you to stare straight ahead. I'm going to be shining this directly into your eyes. I'm going to go back and forth, kind of swinging the flashlight back and forth. I'm just going to be watching your pupil response, okay? So pick a point. It can be me, it can be further back. Just need you to look straight ahead, okay? Good, thank you. And over here. Good. Keep looking straight ahead. Good. Okay. Again. Alright. Very nice. Okay. Go ahead and blink a few times. Okay. Well, that's all we have for the eyes. We've just got a couple ear exam, hearing stuff things left, and then you'll be all done, alright? You're doing great. Okay. So, first step, take this, my trusty otoscope here. I'm going to start on this side. I'm going to gently place the otoscope in your ear, okay? Gonna take a nice look around, then I'll remove it, switch to the other side, do the same, and then we'll just have some hearing tests and we'll be done, alright? Okay, So, if I may, I'm going to get right in there. I'm going to place the otoscope in your ear. Okay. Just going to take a quick look around. Starting off by checking the ear canals themselves, checking for any signs of damage or inflammation, irritation, anything like that. Looking pretty good. No excess serum or anything like that. Looking healthy and normal. Okay, gonna go and test a little bit deeper. So I can take a look at the tympanic membrane. Looking for the right osseous opacity, make sure there's no fluid buildup or any other issues. Checking to see how the light reflects off the membrane. Making sure the structures behind the membrane are where they should be. No signs of infection or irritation, anything like that. We're looking really good. Removing the otoscope. Good. Alright. Other side. Alright. Once again, placing the otoscope in your ear. Just like that. Taking a look at the ear canal. Check for redness, any bumps, scratches, irritation, anything like that. Everything looks pretty healthy. No excessive earwax or anything. Okay, I think we can go ahead and look a little deeper. Taking a close look at that tympanic membrane there. Good opacity, no sign of infection or irritation. Light reflection of the membrane is good. Structures behind the membrane look good. Okay, beautiful. Gonna remove the otoscope. Very nice. Alright, you know what? I'm looking at my notes here and I realized I've been lying to you. We have to do the hearing test, and then we still do have that spinal alignment check we need to do. Okay. It's going to add an extra few minutes. I'm sorry, but most people say it's pretty relaxing, so hopefully you won't mind. Okay. So, the hearing test. In just a moment, I'm going to grab some headphones. I'm going to place them over your ears, and we have 2 tests for you. In the first one, you're going to be hearing tones. Sometimes they'll be loud or quiet, higher pitched or lower pitched. Sometimes you'll hear it in this ear, sometimes you'll hear the tone in this ear. What I need you to do is, if you hear the tone in this ear, just raise your hand. If you hear it in this ear, raise this hand. Or you can say left or right, whichever you prefer. I just need to indicate, or I need you to indicate if you hear it, okay? Alright. And then for the second test, it's going to be a series of very softly spoken words. You don't have to indicate which side you hear those on. I just need you to repeat the word that you hear as best you can, okay? Alright, so. Alright, I'm going to step to the side here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and place them over your ears. Alright, do those feel okay? Are they comfortable? Alright, so in just a moment, I'm going to go ahead and press play. Okay, once again, all you have to do is say left or right, or hold up a finger to let me know which side you hear the tones on, okay? Alright, so go ahead once you start hearing them. Thank you. You're going to have those words popping up in a moment. Just go ahead. Once you hear them, let me know what you hear, okay? Coat. Good. Hot. Right. Scoop. Quick. Deep. Kite. Okay. Block. Okay. Boat. Good. And top. All right. Thank you. Let's go ahead and remove those. Very good. All right, last part, and then I'll let you go. Okay, so I just want to show you this real quick. Let me grab my pointer. Any excuse to use this thing. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be standing behind you, and I'm just going to be gently kind of palpating, pressing on each of your vertebrae, okay? So we've got 3 sections that we're going to be checking, okay? We've got your cervical vertebrae, and that's up in your neck area, your thoracic vertebrae, which are in your upper and mid back. And then finally, we're going to be checking your lumbar vertebrae. Okay, and that's your lower back. I don't need to check the sacrum or the coccyx today. Just those 3 sections. It shouldn't be uncomfortable at all. Almost like a little mini massage down your back. Do want to be pretty careful with your spine, so just some firm pressing, okay? Start up at the top, work my way down with each one, okay? And I'm mostly just going to be checking to see how they're aligned. No one's is perfect. As always, we're just comparing your results to last year. However, as I'm going down, if you do notice any discomfort, pain, anything like that, you should not be feeling that, so please let me know, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to step behind you. Alright, so in a moment, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start palpating the spine. I'm going to start right at the top here, right about where the bottom of your skull meets the top of your neck back here, okay? Just gently palpating and working my way down, okay? So, you ready? Okay, here we go. Let's see, 1. Okay. 2. C3, 4, good, 5, C6, and getting out of the bottom of your neck here with C7. Good. Okay, moving on to your thoracic vertebrae. Goes from the bottom of your neck down your upper and mid back. Okay. Start with here. D1. Good. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Continuing down your back. 7. 8. 9. 10. Just a couple more as I make my way down your mid back here. D11. And D12. Good. Finally, I have just a few I need to check in your lower back here with your lumbar area. 1 to 5 from your lower back to your very lower back. Okay, so checking L1. Good. L2. Three. Beautiful. 4. And finally, L5. Good. Very nice. All right. Coming back around. All right. Now, just going to do a quick check to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. I think we're all set for today, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave you to yourself to get dressed. You can head right out whenever you're ready. Of course, if you're having any issues over the upcoming year, please go ahead and give us a call. We'll take care of you, okay? Otherwise, if you don't have any issues, no concerns, I'd love to see you next year at your annual checkup, okay? All right. Thank you so much. You take care, okay? All right. Quick reminder, if you'd like to join me on Heyday, the link is down below.